Hello, everyone. I would like to give a message. I have a special message today. I'm going to be addressing law enforcement officers across this country. Specifically, I want to talk about a video that I made before this one. It's titled "Mulan Labe plus Thin Blue Line equals oxymoron," meaning I explained in that video that cops would come and take guns if the government ordered them to. That being said, I want to address law enforcement officers in particular. And if you think this is a fuck the police video or some shit like that, you are wrong. Anyhow, here's my message to any and all law enforcement officers across this country. Tyranny cannot survive without enforcers. I said that in my previous video. If you refuse to enforce unjust laws, then the unjust laws cannot be applied. It's like, they're in a strip club. If a guy touches a female stripper, the bouncer will grab him and throw him out of the club. And he may even be arrested. And, by the way, did you know that you can't touch a stripper? It's a violation of federal. It's not just some strip club rule. It's a violation of federal law. Not state law, federal law. That being said, females, when they go to see male strippers, they will touch them and nothing will happen to them. They are also in violation of federal law, but they don't get thrown out, much less arrested. So, you see, this is not a video about... And the double standard and all that crap that's a subject for a whole nother time and a whole nother video. Not this one. Not here, not now. Anyhow, what we see here is that if the law cannot or will not be enforced, it might as well not be there at all. So, as far as the Second Amendment sanctuaries that these sheriffs are declaring, good for them. It restores some of my faith in law enforcement. Because it's like, I just want to let you all know that it's like without your help, without the military's help, these tyrannical people are just loud, obnoxious voices. That's all. They can't if they make a law and it's not enforced, it has no power. They can make whatever law they want, but if they if they don't have people who are willing and able to enforce it, it's just words on paper. It's just shit somebody's spewing out of their mouths. It means nothing. Like, I can say whatever I want. Like, this should be law, that should be law. But I don't have the ability to change that because I have nobody to enforce that law. That being said, a lot of you are, I'm sure, are saying, I'll never take somebody's guns. But you don't know what you'll do until you're in that situation. I mean, it's like me saying, they'll never get my guns. I'm gonna be all Mulan Labe. I'm the American Leonidas. Blah, 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 blah. I can say whatever I want, but I don't know how I'll truly act until I'm in that situation. I've never had my house surrounded with a bunch of people who were hell-bent on getting my firearms. And I pray I'm never in that situation. I pray that day never comes. And, it's, anyway, anyway, remember this. When the time comes, you are what will determine what happens. And the thing is you might think you can't make a difference, just you by yourself, but stand up for what's right, even if it means standing alone. I mean, if you you might set off a chain reaction, but remember, instead of asking why doesn't somebody do something, why won't somebody do something, ask yourself, why don't I do something? And sometimes doing something can just be sitting on your ass. If you sit on your ass and don't enforce these laws, the government cannot take guns away. Do you think Ralph Northam, Beto O'Rourke, or David Hogg, or be they politician or political activist, do you think any of these idiots have the balls to go to suit up in a SWAT uniform and go door to door confiscating people's guns? I'll let you in on a little secret. They're fucking cowards is what they are. They don't have what it takes to do that shit. They're going to rely on you to do it. That's right, you. And anyway, if you just remember this, there was this guy who pointed out in my video, everybody was in this Second Amendment group was just bashing me for being anti-cop or whatever, and I just got a whole bunch of labels slapped on me. They were just furious, and one guy wrote that the sheriff is worth more than this little fucker and all that crap. And you know what? He's right, because the sheriff can enforce law. Is the one who they expect to enforce laws. He's a much better ally than a YouTuber like me who doesn't have that many followers. And I'm willing to humble myself here and be practical. He was right. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, Sic Semper Tyrannis, Mulan Labe, and don't tread on me. Have a nice day, y'all.